morning. My name is Wintel, this is Caleb, and this is Jordan. We are Team WaSOR from Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Our product is a super oil sponge, or the SOS.
In this presentation, we will show you how our patentable SOS technology will dramatically revolutionize sorbents so that we can clean up big oil spills on water for the very first time. We will also show you how we're the only total solution for oil spills.
There is a huge need for our SOS technology in today's current sorbent market. Current sorbents are used to clean up oil spills, and they do come in various forms and sizes. However, they have a big fundamental design problem. The problem is that they are designed to act like a tissue. Like a tissue, if you try to absorb oil, you can only absorb a very small amount. And like a tissue, after you absorb the oil, you have to throw it away right after. No recovery of the oil absorbed, no reuse of the sorbent.
Today's sorbents are especially bad for large oil spills. Roll video. Roll video, please. When you're trying to clean up large oil spills on water, or in this case, an oil tanker spilling, current sorbents just can't do the job. They do not absorb enough oil, which means you'll have to put out far too many with far too little impact. Also, under UV radiation from the sun, they quickly degrade, becoming an environmental hazard in a matter of hours. They become impossible to pick up and dispose, which makes the situation even worse.
As you just saw, traditional sorbents are woefully inadequate at cleaning up large oil spills, especially large oil spills on water. When we thought about what we could do to solve this problem, we didn't want to make an incrementally better tissue sorbent. In fact, we didn't want to be in the tissue sorbent business at all. We wanted to make something that was completely different, something that was completely revolutionary. And so we asked ourselves, why couldn't we create a sorbent that closely resembles a sponge? And that is how we got our product design and name, the Super Oil Sponge.
On the outside, the SOS may look like any of today's current sorbents, but in reality, it is a completely different product. Just like a sponge can absorb more water than a tissue, the SOS can absorb way more oil than current sorbents. Current sorbents can absorb around 20 times their weight in oil, but the SOS can absorb 200 times its weight in oil. This means, in terms of remediation performance, we are an order of magnitude better than any of today's sorbents.
Also, like a sponge, the SOS can be squeezed to recover the oil it had absorbed. This means for the first time, sorbents can actually recover oil, and this is a huge deal for companies because they get to reclaim the precious oil that had been spilled. Another key feature of our product is after you recover the oil, you can reuse it up to 10 or more times.
So why do these three key features, remediation performance, oil recovery, and reusability matter?
Well, it's because large oil spills are terrible economic and environmental disasters. In the infamous 2010 Deepwater Horizon oil spill, hundreds of millions of gallons of crude oil was spilled into the Gulf of Mexico. Oil companies paid tens of billions of dollars in cleanup costs, and thousands of animal carcasses were retrieved from the ocean. Now, 2 weeks ago, just 15 miles from where we stand right now, a tanker ran aground in the Houston Channel, spilling 170,000 gallons of crude oil. This in turn paralyzed the channel for 5 days.
The big problem was the remediation methods. Currently, there are 4 remediation methods approved by the EPA. First, skimming. It does reclaim oil, however, it uses a costly technique to remove oil from the water and is still really inefficient. Second, burning does remove oil from the water. However, it releases toxic gases into the environment, damaging the ecosystem, and also basically cooks the ocean.
Third, chemical dispersants treat oil so it does not reach the shore. However, by turning the oil into toxic, carcinogenic sludge, it moves the pollution from above the water to below the water, where it cannot be removed. Lastly, for all the limitations mentioned previously, current sorbents are completely inadequate to deal with large oil spills. The SOS is a game changer in the sorbent industry. Economically, for every dollar spent on current sorbents, it will cost only a dime, using the SOS only once. When you factor in the reusability, for every dollar spent on current sorbents, it will cost only a penny using the SOS. In addition, our product can recover the oil it absorbs, which saves even more money.
Ecologically, for every 100 pads sent to a landfill, only 10 SOS pads would be used, not factoring in reusability. When you do factor that in, that means for every 100 pads sent, only one SOS pad would be sent.
We are very excited about this SOS technology. We believe we have a compelling solution that will revolutionize the sorbent industry with its unparalleled absorption and industry-first features of oil recovery and reusability.
Plus, production and consumption of oil will not go away anytime soon. Neither will oil spills.
But by applying our product to large oil spills, especially large oil spills on water, it is our sincerest belief that we can truly make an impact on the world that we live in today. Thank you very much for your time.